Eric, thank you much. President Biden says he will be president for all Americans, whether they voted for him or not. He pledged to work with all governors and treat the states fairly, red or blue.
Ohio, of course, has a Republican governor. He and a majority of voters here backed Donald Trump in November. Governor Mike DeWine, though, is a veteran politician who spent about 2 decades on Capitol Hill in the House and the Senate, so he knows how to work across the aisle. Now, in the midst of a pandemic, he must find a way to work with a Democrat in the White House. But DeWine agrees with the new president on one thing. It's time to unite the country.
We have to start pulling this country back together. We're a deeply divided country, and it didn't just come from Donald Trump. It's been coming for a number of years, and we have to work, all of us, to remind ourselves that we are Americans.
The governor's own party is fractured. DeWine supported the Trump calls for election investigations, but when he finally acknowledged the Joe Biden win, Trump loyalists called him a turncoat, a rhino, Republican in name only. And President Trump then predicted DeWine will be challenged in the Republican Party primary.
I've faced primary opponents many, many times in the past. I assume I will have a primary opponent. I assume I'll have a general election opponent. But you can't let that dictate what you do.
DeWine agrees with Joe Biden that we have a common enemy, and it's COVID. It's at the top of the federal and state agendas. And just as Biden will work with a Congress now controlled by his own party, the Democrats, DeWine has a General Assembly dominated by the GOP.
We've had a working relationship on some things and gotten some things done, but look, there's things that they have not done. The bill that we put forward in response to what happened in Dayton. We've also put forward a bill that's supported by the FOP. It's also supported by civil rights groups, and that is very significant police reform in the state of Ohio.
DeWine wants to work with Washington, work with state lawmakers, and find common ground.
What we have in common is a belief in the Constitution, a belief in freedom, and a belief in liberty, and a belief that the Bill of Rights and the First Amendment is exceedingly important. That's what pulls us together.
The coronavirus is now the strongest link between Ohio and Washington, the state taking direction from the CDC on the vaccine rollout and waiting now for Congress to act on the president's proposals for emergency COVID relief.
Among the